Okay, so I'm going to read Ehud saves Israel from Moab. Now these are the nations which the Lord left, that he might test Israel by them. That is, all who had not known any of the wars in Canaan. This was only so that the generations of the children of Israel might be taught to know war, at least those who had not formerly known it. So God's trying to prepare them because life is kind of like a war. You know? Namely, 5 lords of the Philistines, all the Canaanites, the Sidonians, and the Hivites, who dwelt in Mount Lebanon, from Mount Baal Hermon to the entrance of Hamath. And they were left, that he might test Israel by them, to know whether they would obey the commandments of the Lord, which he had commanded their fathers by the hand of Moses. Thus the children of Israel dwelt among the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites. And they took their daughters to be their wives. Oh, here we go. And gave their daughters to their sons, and they served their gods. Yep. So the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord. They forgot the Lord their God, and served the Baals and Ashtoreths. So here we are, already forgetting. Their daddies done passed away, and now they're forgetting. What a short memory we have. Therefore the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he sold them into the hand of Cushan-Rithaim, king of Mesopotamia, and the children of Israel served Cushan-Rithaim 8 years. So 1 year would be long enough. 8 years. When the children of Israel cried out to the Lord raised up a deliverer. So see, yeah, there's discipline, but whenever they're like, okay, we've had enough punishment, for the children of Israel, who delivered them, Othniel, the son of Kenaz, Caleb's younger brother. So, there's somebody right in their midst that's going to help them. The Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and he judged Israel. People say, oh, don't judge. Well, wait a minute. The Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and he judged Israel. So, yeah, we can judge. He went out to war, and the Lord delivered Cushan-Rithaim, king of Mesopotamia, into his hand, and his hand prevailed over Cushan-Rithaim. So the land had rest for 40 years. Then Othniel, the son of Kenaz, died. And the children of Israel, again, here we go, he died, and they're like, oh, all of a sudden we forget again. We got Oldheimers or something going on. Did evil in the sight of the Lord. So the Lord strengthened Eglon, king of Moab, against Israel, because they had done evil in the sight of the Lord. So now they have opposition. Then he gathered to himself the people of Ammon and Amalek, went and defeated Israel, and took possession of the city of palms. So now the city of palms don't belong to Israel no more. So the children of Israel served Eglon, king of Moab, 18 years. So 8 years, I guess, wasn't enough. So, now it's 18 years. So 10 years plus, okay? So they're just not learning. But when the children of Israel cried to the Lord raised up a deliverer for them. So here we go again. They're like, oh, we're tired of our punishment. Ehud, the king of Gera, the Benjamite, a left-handed man, which I read somewhere that left-handedness comes from the Benjamites. I'm a lefty. By him, the children of Israel sent tribute to Eglon, king of Moab. Now Ehud made himself a dagger. It was double-edged and a cubit in length. I don't know how long a cubit is, and fastened it under his clothes on his right thigh. So he brought the tribute to Eglon, king of Moab. Now Eglon was a very fat man. So you think that only in America, or, we eat fatty foods, there's fat people. Nope, there was fat people back then too. It takes all kinds of shapes. And when he had finished presenting the tribute, he sent away the people who had carried the tribute. But he himself turned back from the stone images that were at Gilgal, and said, I have a secret message for you, O king. He said, keep silence. And all who attended him went out from him. So Ehud came to him, Now he was sitting upstairs in his good private chamber. Then Ehud said, I have a message from God for you. So he arose from his seat. So he's like, oh, okay. Let's see what this message is. Then Ehud reached with his left hand, took the dagger from his right thigh, and thrust it into his belly. So he went, whoosh, done. Even the hilt went in after the blade. I mean, when the handle goes in, that's how fat this guy is. And the fat closed over the blade, for he did not draw the dagger out of his belly, and his entrails, his entrails came out. Then Ehud went out through the porch and shut the doors of the upper room behind him and locked them. When he had gone out, Eglon's servants came to look, and to their surprise, the doors of the upper room were locked. So they said, he is probably attending to his needs in the cool chamber. So they waited till they were embarrassed, and still he had not opened the door of the upper room. So they're waiting, and they're waiting, and they're waiting. He ain't out yet. Therefore, they took the key and opened them, and there was their master, fallen dead on the floor. But Ehud had escaped while they delayed, and passed beyond the stone images and escaped to Sirah. And it happened, when he arrived, that he blew the trumpet in the mountain of Ephraim, and the children of Israel went down with him from the mountains, and he led them. Then he said to them, follow me, for the Lord has delivered your enemies, the Moabites, into your hand. So the Lord delivered them. So they went down after him, seized the fords of the Jordan leading to Moab, and did not allow anyone to cross over. So they're like, you're trapped now. And at that time they killed about 10,000 men of Moab, all stout men of valor. Not a man escaped. So these are not wimpy people. These are men ready to fight, and they defeated them. So Moab was subdued that day under the hand of Israel, and the land had rest for 80 years. So for 80 years the land had rest. After him was Shamgar, the son of Anath, who killed 600 men of the Philistines with an ox goad. I'm not sure what that is. And he also delivered Israel. So, again, Israel's messing up. And again, God sends a deliverer. And that's the story of humanity. We mess up, God saves us. We mess up, God saves us. We mess up, we mess up, we mess up. We are slow learners. Human beings are slow learners. It takes forever for us to get something in our head. We like to think we're so intelligent, but we're really not. I mean, in a way we are in some ways, but in a lot of ways we're not that intelligent. If we were really smart, we'd learn after the first time and go, oh, nope, not doing that again. Instead of making the same mistake and going, oh, wait, that hurts. Let's not do that again. Oh, wait, no, that hurts again. Let's not do that again. So, but anyway, that is Ehud saves Israel from Moab. So, and of course, once we get into the New Testament, Jesus saves us from our sins. So, we have a ways to go before that, though, but enjoy. You guys have a great day. Bye.